I had an authority problem, and I didn't care if the priests were beating the shit out of me, performing exorcisms on me, which, if I'm not mistaken, they don't want to talk about. Because I was possessed by a spirit that I could not get rid of on my own. When I'm going through experiences that I am now going to go to the priest at church, and he's looking at me like, boy, what is wrong with you? I knew my life was turning into something that I had no control over, and I became out of control. There's nobody in the neighborhood who doesn't know my mom, and she's going on TV shows, and yet I sit there and, in school as a grade school student, and teacher, that your movie was on last night.
Right.
Did that really happen?
Right. What would you say?
I want to just, fucking punch you in the face and leave.
Right.
They were chased all over the country. I mean, literally chased. The kids couldn't go to school, harassed. Well, I mean, this is before paparazzi. They wouldn't leave them alone. No phone calls, nothing. That's how we tracked their movements, was through the media.
Once the Amityville thing happened and I started changing mentally and emotionally, I just redirected everything and became hyper-aggressive. Apparently they got a large advance to promotional. I didn't talk to my mother for probably the better part of a year. And to be honest, when she showed up, I didn't have much to say.
So you had to come forward and tell our story.
The world that I knew no longer existed. I could not separate reality from what was going on there. There came a point where it was like this family nightmare come true, and I could not. It was almost like being awake in your own dream. But I used to live in a life of a structured life, and then all of a sudden, in a matter of 6-month period of this whole time, they're going to be looking for houses, and now I moved and moved and moved and moved, and, I have no friends. This guy that beats the shit out of me, and mom, who's no longer the mom I used to know. I would say between 12 and 15, I probably ran away about 8 times